Hey everyone, Travis here at the Gravity House. Just about a week before the NALCS is set to start, I'm joined by Saintvicious, who is, are you actually like the team captain of the team? Is that how that works?
I guess. Yeah. I mean, you're not like, it's you, you're the team captain. That's not like how it goes down.
I mean, if people asked who was the team captain of the team, that would be you, right?
I guess.
Well, I'm looking forward to more of that apathy as the interview continues. No, so say what has been happening during the break? I mean, you guys got in, you sold to this Gravity thing. They've got a strange logo. What is?
Why are you hating on the logo, man? You know, like the rocket ship coming out of the circle that some people think is actually a penis, but it's actually just a rocket ship.
I love it. It's great. No, but okay, so you guys have switched over. So we're actually in a Gravity team house right now, and we're not doing a house tour because there's not much to show. But what has the whole experience been like of moving from Curse over to this team?
It's been really good, actually. The new owner that Liquid ended up picking out was he was a really nice guy. He's only 20 years old, so he's kind of young, so I have to like help him out a little bit. But he's like definitely looked out for us. He's like made sure that like we have everything we need, and he's just a really cool guy to hang out with too. So I think it's been pretty good overall.
Can you give any background on this guy, or is like what's his deal? It's just like 20-year-old dudes don't normally roll up and buy teams from people.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm sure you can like Google this stuff, but his father, I think, used to have like really big shareholdings in one of the biggest banks, or the biggest bank in Europe, and he ended up selling that company. And I think he owns like 2 power companies or something. He's like stupid rich or something. So anyways, his son, Davis, who's our owner technically, he's basically, he loves esports. You know, he's been following them and involved in them since season 2. And he just spends all his time with esports. You know, he really loves it. He's passionate about it. And his dad's like, hey, you know, maybe you can do something with this, because there's all these teams that are having a lot of success, like Cloud9, Jack, you know, Liquid, Liquid. He's been having a lot of success too. You can actually do stuff with esports. So he gave him the money to basically make sure the team had everything it needed, and to, of course, acquire the team. And yeah, he's going to try to make a run with it.
So you're just rolling around in piles of money right now here at the house?
Well, actually, my betting is stitched out $1,000 bills and. Yeah, 100 count.
Gravity, the new
count.
Yeah. Gravity, the new richest team in the LCS. No,
it's not like that at all. Not like that at all. But yeah.
Right. Well, anyway, let's talk a little bit less about the owner. I'm sure I'll have a chance to interview him in the future. Hopefully, if he doesn't see this interview, and you could give me an idea of what the process has been like for you guys, because you had to move, and I know some people have all the players been here. What was the actual process of like not being Cursed Saintvicious anymore and becoming Gravity Saintvicious?
The process?
Well, you had to move.
It wasn't like I like went to sleep and like made a little cocoon and I like popped out like a butterfly or something.
And that's exactly my point, is that if you
all right, I'm gonna break it down for you. So they're like, hey, what do you want your new in-game tag to be? And I'm like, Saintvicious. And they're like, nice. And then like that was it. That was the process.
Was it emotional saying goodbye to like the Curse guys or whatever?
Wait, I'll probably see them in a week at the LCS.
Yeah, but you're no longer part of their family, the Curse family.
I don't know. We like lived together, but like we were never like a family. They were like another team. Like they're not your team. You know, we were on the academy and they were on like the main Curse team. So like they may be living with you, and like I talk with Dom all the time. Like Dom's probably the person I'm closest with in the house, and yeah, it's more just like. Yeah, there's somebody on another team. Now they're on another team. They're my enemy now almost. Like there's somebody I have to beat in the LCS, and I mean I'm still friends with them. I'm still gonna hang out with them, and I'll still see them in the LCS. But like when you're playing in this game, like the people you got to be closest with are the people that are around you, the people that you're playing with.
It was my impression that you had been on Curse for so long since leaving CLG, and Curse was so tight, with you or whatever, that it would be an emotional experience to be like, wow, I'm like changing this, and in reality you were like, oh, I guess I'm moving. So at the very least, you had to move, right? You didn't just change your in-game name; you also had to move.
Well, I mean, I got into this house somehow. I guess I moved. I hope I moved. Maybe I left my stuff at that other house. That would kind of suck. But yeah, we moved. It's actually a really nice house. I'm like glad to be here. Like everybody has their own room, and you actually have like privacy. Because in the old house, you didn't have much privacy because there's so many people in the house, and it's a smaller house. So definitely nicer in that sense. And I'm just used to moving. Like when I was in the Navy, you move around all the time, and I moved for college, and after I got out, I'm just like used to moving all over the place. So
I've heard a rumor that you guys live somewhat close to the EG guys. Well, now the Winter Fox names, yeah, guys, yeah.
Get it right. No, yeah, they're like 2 houses down or whatever. There's one of them like always comes into my Twitch chat, and he's like, "Yo, man, what happened to your car or whatever?" Like when I first got it, I was like, "Fuck!" Like, did they do something to my car? And I go out there and like they say they like TP'd it. It's fine though, but.
So they did TP it.
No, they didn't TP it, but one of the days, like when I'm not suspecting it, they might do it. So I need to start putting it in the garage or something. I don't know.
That's they'll wait until the day that they're playing you, and it's like a crucial match, and then you'll walk out, your car will just be like all fucked up, and you'll be like, "Damn it, what?" And they'll mind game you.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna shit on them that game. Yeah. I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen at all. All right, wait, actually, will it happen?
Helios is ganking your vehicle. Anyway, what have you guys been doing to get ready for the North American LCS starting?
Scrimming. It's actually really hard to find scrim partners right now because a lot of the teams don't have any of their players because of visa issues. Like I know the Team Liquid people don't have Piglet and Phoenix. Coast only has like 2 of their players that are in the country. I know Santorin just came back from Europe. He had to get his visa, and then some people didn't even have full teams. They're like importing the players, so like grabbing them from wherever. Like the shopping catalog in Korea. It's like, oh, I'll get this one. He's cute. Yeah.
Okay, so it's true then that not everybody's going to be going into the LCS with like a ton of practice, I guess it seems, because people are still moving into houses and getting everything sorted right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think most teams are going to have like a week of super hard boot camping kind of practice under their belt. But yeah, I think it's going to not be too much of a difference because like even the teams that have all their people, they can't even find good scrim partners because there's just nobody to even scrim to begin with. I think like Cloud9's the only like good scrim partner we can really find right now. I mean, not that they're a bad scrim partner, but we want more teams. I want to see what everybody's doing.
So there's no chance. Like I would have thought that TSM would have been like they would have had all their guys over here, and that would have been like TSM C9 scrims going.
They had the visa issues. Santorin like he just came back like 2 days ago, so they didn't have a full roster.
Damn. All right. So the people just haven't been practicing. They've just been solo queuing. Yeah,
pretty much. And CLG, they didn't even have a roster either. I mean, half their teams like fined and penalized and banned for some reason. Like can't even use Zion, Spartan, like Scar. I don't even know what he's doing. Like, come on now.
It's kind of like last year around this time, Dexter was in prison.
Oh yeah, that's right. He couldn't get across the border. Anyways,
the struggles of forward players. Yeah, CLG struggles. All right, so from what I'm catching here, the first week or so of LCS in North America is going to be a shit show.
I definitely think it's going to be a lot worse looking than the last week, so that's for sure. But yeah, and also on top of that, people are still like getting used to like the new jungle. This is going to be for a lot of teams. This is going to be the first real tournament they're going to play on with this new patch. Like we got to play on it for the promo tournament, and the teams that went to the IMs got to play on it as well. But any of the other teams aren't really going to be too well versed in it.
So it sounds like a whole new world. Do you have any expectations or hopes for not just your team, but like what the 2015 season is going to look like and all that?
I mean, there you have all like the speculation reports and all that, and like the rankings or whatever. And I don't know. I don't care about any of that stuff until people actually show up and like play the games. Like maybe somebody played well on another team, but that's like that doesn't fit into that team dynamic. And having a balance in your team is really important. So you may have gotten the best player in the world. Who cares? Like if they don't mesh well with your team, it just honestly doesn't matter.
Do you think that what some people are saying is true, that the teams that came in through either relegation or expansion are going to be looking really kind of weak in the beginning?
I mean, I don't think anybody said that about our team, actually, reading about the stuff. But I know Coast has been getting a lot of flack, and of course Teammates also been getting a lot of flack. So, and I think people are also actually like giving Winter Fox a lot of flack because of because of their bot lane, Wiz Fujin and all that. Like he used to be on Coast, and
well, I think Wiz Fusion is on Tip.
Well, Winter Fox is the one with because the Diamond 1 top lane.
EG.
And then TIP is the one because of the bot lane. All right, there's 2 different ones that people like, screw these teams, There's a lot of teams that are getting thrown under the bus. Like, it's not just like the teams coming into from the expansion, the promo tournaments. It's literally every team in general. I've never seen like the fans coming down so hard on people. Like even TSM. This is the first time I've seen people like, "Yep, TSM's just gonna fail." Like you saw Bjergsen, he died to that level 2 Kiki's gank. Like it's over. The lineage is done. So
all the teams are gonna suck equally.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
yeah, those games are entertaining though.
It's gonna be like we're watching EU LCS. Anything else that you'd like to communicate to fans ahead of your triumphant return into the NA/LCS, as you know the glitter will fall down from the ceiling and people raise their like Saints back signs and all that?
I don't think anybody's doing that, but yeah, thanks to everybody who has been there since day one, and I'm glad to be back in the LCS, and I'm glad that I have you guys cheering for me, and thanks for watching my stream all the time. I love talking to you guys, and I love interacting with everybody, and I'll see you guys when playing for the LCS.
For everyone else, you can check out the rest of our coverage of all things LCS at ongamers.com.